friends, I'm Megan, and this is Jessie? Jessie, sorry, where are you? Did you hear that? I can hear Jessie, but I don't see him anywhere. Do you know where Jessie is? Wait, what did you say? Where? Oh, he's over where? I don't see him. All right, Jessie.
Here I am, Megan.
Oh, hello, Jessie. I didn't see you there behind, wow, that impressive wall.
Thanks, Megan. I worked very hard building that wall.
Well, Jessie, your wall reminds me of a Bible story from the book of Nehemiah. Today's Bible story comes from the Old Testament book of Nehemiah. Can you say that name with me? Nehemiah. Watch and see how God's people rebuilt the walls of Jerusalem together. Nehemiah was one of God's people who lived in Persia. Nehemiah had an important job in Persia as a servant of the king. One day, some men came from Judah. Nehemiah asked, "How are God's people doing?" The men had bad news. The people are in trouble. The walls around the city are broken. This was very bad news. Without a wall, the people could not protect themselves from their enemies. Nehemiah was sad. He prayed to God for several days. "What's wrong?" the king asked. Nehemiah said, "The city where my family is from is in trouble. The walls around the city are broken." The king sent Nehemiah to Jerusalem to help rebuild the city. He made sure Nehemiah had everything he needed. When Nehemiah got to Jerusalem, he walked around the walls and looked at them. Then he told the people there, "Let's rebuild the wall." Nehemiah and the people worked together. They started to fix the walls, the gates, and towers in the wall. Some people stacked stones. Others filled in holes in the wall. Before long, the wall was halfway rebuilt. Some men who lived nearby did not like God's people, and they did not want them to have strong walls to keep them safe. These men made fun of God's people. They said, "You can't fix these walls. They are too broken." But that wasn't true. God's people could rebuild the walls because God was helping them. Nehemiah prayed. God's people kept working on the walls, but their enemies planned to attack them. God's people chose men to guard the walls all day and all night. God's people kept working. They were always ready to fight just in case. Nehemiah was a good leader for God's people. He helped them and told them to trust God. Before long, the wall was finished. The gates and walls were fixed, and God's people were safe. Nehemiah helped rebuild the walls to protect the people from their enemies. Jesus protects us from our enemies of sin and death. When we follow Jesus, he keeps us safe, and we will live with him forever.